Oh, my name is Engr Gilbert Akinlawon. During my tenure, I saw that the children were going to come. And I just said, okay, every year, each group will have a program for the scouts in the camp. And this is good because at the troops, we have the patrol leader, we have the assistant patrol leader. But in the camp, they are given the opportunity to shove themselves around and make sure that every person at every day will be a leader. The youths are enjoying themselves. We now look at the situation. What about the leaders? Then we decided it should be a good thing for us to come together and get the elders involved. Now, that is the reason that informed the commissioners camp. Well, the event have been fantastic. It depends on individual commissioners that was handling the program. But they have also tried their best. But what we intend to do is to make sure that all the Scouts troops, groups, packs in Lagos State, have the feel of scouting. Real scouting, I mean. My current view, I am not going to be pessimistic, because there are so many good things that are happening and so many that are not supposed to happen in scouting. But yeah, if I continue to say all of this, time will run out. I think all we need to do is to face the future and see how we can rescue scouting. Scouting for now is going low, and we are no longer supporting the scout laws. I must commend the founder, Royalworld-TV, for having that zeal to want to start scouting. Scouting, I believe, should be handled with, because what Royalworld-TV did is looking at scouting being run democratically and some autocracy also in scouting. And that is the reason why when you bring democracy and autocracy together, you have another type of government. So, but we are not practicing that. I am sorry to say that what is happening, I am not too happy about it. But we'll leave everything to God, because there is what you call a saturation point. When the saturation point is reached, then all jigsaw puzzles will fall into places. I am not going to be a champion of all of this because I'm getting old. And like I told our ASSC, I would not want to talk much, because I haven't got that strength lately. But I give thanks to God that I'm able to come and I'm able to see all these things I'm saying. My advice is that our people, scouts especially, should face the duty of scouting. Okay, like Law 7. Law 7 is telling you obey, you understand, without question. But are we obeying without question? Not obeying without question is what have brought us here. Not obeying without question is what has what is causing the downfall of the National Scouts. Scouts should be resilient. Scouts should make sure that the boys and the girls are the center point of everything. That are damaging scouting now are those that are damaging scouting now are the elders. And we are appealing to them to make sure that scouting is held in a way that will make the boys and the girls enjoy because it's a good, very, very good, it's a very, very good movement. If you join, everything that you will live by are in the laws of Lord Baden-Powell. The first scout law is scout honor is to be trusted. I remember the scout, when a scout went into the court of law as a witness, they said, "What do you want to swear by?" The scout said, "On my honor, he simply said, "On my honor." And the judge said, "Fine, you have, because we believe that since you said on my honor, obviously the truth is going to come out of you." That is the level at which those people, those days, put scouting. And even up till now, even though they believe, I am no longer seeing scouting movements moving all about, but we are building it from scratch. And I pray that all the people that will be handling scouting now handle it with care and handle it with all trustworthiness. How will I want to be remembered? Well, you see, you have done your best and leave the rest. You know, all I want them to, they are already doing that. Because each time I come, they embrace me, they talk to me, and the accolade, I just cannot explain. They are indescribable. So I am enjoying the love. Love is what is in scouting. We must make sure that we love one another and make sure, when I say love, the love that is in scouting is what makes us to go to the camp, and when we get to the camp, we don't discriminate. Now, as the SSC, we started rough, and there are some elders that have been coming with me. Alhaji Atiko Balogun, Pa Ogunyale. You know, I have good people then. Good people then. You know, but I am not proud with what is happening now. You know, because People seems to have thrown scouting ethics into the wind. I've said, just go to the laws and obey the laws. Obey the scout laws. Obey the scout promise. Once you obey all of those, all that I should have said are there in the law. And that's why I brought out Law 7. Law 7 is not being obeyed now. Otherwise, we will not be where we are now. You know, a situation where corruption has eaten deep into the flesh of scout, into the flesh of the leaders of scouting, is not acceptable. We are appealing to these leaders. You see, leave corruption alone and don't do what you do not want anybody to see you with do. So we are appealing. I am appealing, especially appealing, you know, because I don't know for how long we're going to live, but for the small period we are going to live, we want orderliness in scouting, love in scouting, discipline in scouting. There is no more discipline in scouting. Discipline in scouting. A situation where your elders will talk and you say, no, or you tell them to shut their mouth, it's not acceptable. If you pursue scouting the way it should be pursued, you'll find out that you will enjoy it. So I'm appealing to all of us, so please do scouting the way it should be done. I wish all of us well. I wish the young ones well. I wish you get to the areas where we have not been opportune to get to. With God on our side, we will do our best. Thank you.